Hello everyone, greetings, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for joining. The energies are so accelerated on this plane lately, and it is so palpable and visceral that sometimes being on Earth feels like being on a merry-go-round. So I really appreciate your time for seeing this video. If you are tuning in for the first time, welcome. My name is Diana, and I am a channel for higher consciousness. I have opened up to quite a few beings of higher consciousness: archangels, angels, ascended masters, star families, collectives of star families. Today, we are going to talk about multidimensionality. We all have heard that human beings are multidimensional. But what does it mean exactly? Are we really free to jump to another dimension? How does it relate to us being here on this physical plane of touch and see? What are the qualities and the abilities associated with such dimensions, with such realms? And can we choose for ourselves? And can we choose for others? For our children, for our families? Because we all want to support others, to help them. If we are jumping on another higher dimension, can we bring on our loved ones? These are all very relevant questions for our day-to-day life, and primarily for the way we perceive ourselves, for the empowerment that we have, for our relations as well. So let us see what the guides have to say about this. In a minute, I will close my eyes, I will turn inside, and I'll open up with humility and trust to the guides, inviting them to come over. During this message and its receiving, I'm entirely conscious, and I'm just in the observer mode for what is being received and what is being said, as this is both a reception of wisdom and information and energy transmission. I invite you all to take a couple of deep breaths and go inside as well. See you in a minute on the other side. Greetings, beloveds, in this sunny, wonderful, beautiful day, full of expansion, glory, and magnificence. Welcome to yourselves, for yourselves. It is the High Council of Arcturians speaking. It is the first time that we come to this channel, and we are so pleased to accept this kind invitation to talk about multidimensionality of human beings. As yes, beloveds, you are all multidimensional. This means that you can exist simultaneously on different planes and different vibrations where the frequencies of energy oscillates is quite different, significantly different from the dimension of this earthly plane. You exist here in these bodysuits temporarily, momentarily, by your own choice. You have chosen to come here to incarnate as a human being in order to support your own evolution, the evolution of humanity and evolution of all consciousness. And these are not empty, grand words, beloveds. This is indeed the purpose of all incarnations here on earth. That is why your service happens simply by coming here, by incarnating, by putting the effort to put on this human body, these human body costumes in order to experience this plane. But this does not mean, beloveds, that you are stuck here, that you are closed and you need to constantly shrink. In fact, this is not your purpose, being the consciousness that you are. You have come here to embody your light and your consciousness and to rise above this dimension and thus to raise the vibrations and frequencies of the entire plane. And this is done simply by your choice, by your free will, by your awareness, by the focus of your consciousness. Let us put it this way. You are these pioneers. You are these courageous souls who have dared to come, to incarnate, to shrink enough, to undertake so much on your shoulders, on your bodies, only to raise it to a different vibrations, beloveds. We can see all of you who are watching this video and this message. We know you, each one of you. We know you, and we can read your energetic signature. And we're conveying to you this message that it is time for you to move to another dimension. You are an energetically sovereign being. and you can decide for yourselves. You can make the choice freely with your free will right here, right now. And what does it mean to make this choice? It means to choose the unconditional, unlimited love that you are, the unlimited joy that you are, the unlimited serenity, peace, and harmony. That is your essence. And when you choose to experience this love, this peace, this joy, you automatically and immediately change your dimension. You jump to the dimension of love. And we know that there are so many that put numbers on these frequencies, on these vibrations. And we would refrain from giving such numbers, beloveds. It is important for you to choose the vibrations of love. Can you see everyone and everything through the glasses of love and joy? Can you choose it for yourself all the time, without exception, in order to stabilize your choice and your life experience? Can you transform any judgment into acceptance? Can you transform any insult and offense into opening of your heart? Can you see only love and joy around you? This means you are changing the dimension in which you reside, you dwell, which you experience on a daily basis. It is very important, beloveds, to remain blind for anything that is not real and anything that is not love, anything that does not come from love, an expression of love and joy, is not real, beloveds. Remember this and focus on your choice, on what you have chosen to experience yourself. And many of you react and have this inner question about the turmoil and the events on a global scale in this world. And we can see it, beloveds. We can see the grand scale. And we assure you that these are just the remnants of an old timeline that is leaving this earthly plane. And we can hear your question: when will it happen? When will this chaos and turmoil be over? In order for us to live in joy, to live in love, to live in peace. And here is the answer without delay. The more of you choose a higher dimension, the more of you choose love and light that is within you on a daily basis, going inside, making your choice positively, beloveds. Make sure that you choose what you would like to experience and not what you would not like to experience, beloveds. Align with your highest truth, with your wisdom, with your inner peace, with the Master within you. Make your choice and declare it every day, every hour. You can meet with others, make communities, and declare it together. This is one way of acceleration of this heaven on earth that you have come here to bring. And you're asking us, can we make the choice for our loved ones? Can we elevate the dimension in which they live? And we are saying, beloveds, that each of you is an energetically sovereign being, and everyone makes his or her own choice. Definitely, with you making the choice of love and you seeing love everywhere, you elevate your relationships and thus influence the people with whom you are in relationship to carefully consider their choices. But you cannot make the choice instead of you, instead of them, beloveds. They are energetically sovereign as well. And they decide for themselves. So every time when you're thinking, how can I support this or this person, remember that they are divine beings. Consciousness temporarily in this human body suit. So empowered, so powerful, so grand, beyond any form, beyond any restriction. So it is the plan of their soul which is keeping them in a certain dimension for the purpose of their own evolution. Raising the dimension on this earthly plane is in fact a process of coming down from this mind that you have resided so long in to the heart. Feel it, beloveds. Choosing another dimension of love and joy and happiness for you is choosing to be heart-centered instead of being mind-centered. This is the way for you to contribute to elevation of consciousness, to changing of timelines and dimensions for you personally, for your loved ones, for your communities, families, the entire human collective, and all consciousness. The time has come, beloveds, to relax, to choose this peace, to choose this harmony, inner coherence, and connection to Source, who you are, and to live in joy, in love, in abundance, and well-being all the time, simply by your choice to open up to who you are, to open up to this inherent and ever-existing connection to the living energy of Source, who you are, to your true essence. And this could be done, beloveds, only through relaxing and deepening in your hearts this human vessel offers such activations of the Sacred Heart. So if you feel this call to jump on another dimension of love and joy, don't be heady. Go to your heart and tune in if such an activation is for you. It is time for humanity to elevate and to help elevate again this beautiful Mother Gaia, who is a sentient being in the course of reascension and remembering who she truly is. These are grand times for all consciousness, and we congratulate you for choosing to incarnate on this plane exactly at this moment of time. You are loved beyond measure. You are supported beyond measure. When you say higher consciousness, sometimes you understand someone who is higher than you or more than you. This is very far from the truth. We are your brothers and sisters. We are you, and you are us, in unity and oneness. And so it is. I'm so thrilled and feel so blessed to be graced by the presence of the Arcturian High Council. I hope that this message helped you in remembering who you truly are. Many blessings on your journey, and see you soon.